we have a moderator? Coach, would you like to begin with, or are you running? Okay. Coach, would you like to begin with the opening statement?
Yeah, I think the first thing, whenever you're in this situation, you acknowledge is I really thought Dickinson played fantastic. In a lot of ways, they physically dominated us for stretches, and so one of the hardest things in these moments is to be gracious enough to go, we got beat, and by a very, very good Dickinson team, and so give them a lot of credit. Was disappointed with our first half. I thought in many ways we lost the basketball game tonight in the first half. Our inability to play and move the ball and do some things that we have been doing for the last couple of weeks, and kind of put ourselves in a hole there at halftime. And it kind of stayed in that 7 to 12 range the rest of the way. And we just couldn't quite get a possession or two to get ourselves back into a 1 or 2 possession situation.
Tyler, it didn't seem like anything came particularly easy for you guys tonight, or for you specifically. What were they doing on there?
Dickinson's a tough team. Give them a lot of credit. They played really well. And I struggled the first half. Just seemed like when I tried to attack the hoop, they kind of collapsed and had a lot of guys. And instead of keeping the ball out, I kind of forced some tough shots. And it took me about that first half to really listen to coach and just start moving the ball and try to get the other guys involved. But got to give Dickinson a lot of credit. And we just didn't play our best game, but they're a tough team, tough defensively. And it was just hard for us, especially that first half, like Coach said, to really get things going.
Mike, was that game called differently than you guys would expect in this part of the country?
No, I actually, the tough thing this year, Pat, if you've been following games, is, and I think it's difficult for the officials because the new interpretation got interpreted differently from game to game. It was really hard on the officials, the coaches, the players. We had games that were, 70 plus free throws were attempted, and we had games in which both teams didn't get into the bonus. And so it was really difficult. I thought tonight, given the fact that we had some injury issues, some size that wasn't available to us, I thought the game was officiated early on, particularly to our benefit. So because there weren't a lot of fouls called, and the physicality was to our benefit. So was it different? I think this year more than any other, there was so much difference between one officiated game and the next that was really complicated, and I think it's something that's not being critical. I think it's hard on the officials. It's not critical of this group or any group. It is simply the fact that I think the officials are having a hard time figuring it out as well, at least the ones I've talked to.
Could I just ask you to reflect on the run this season?
Yeah. I was telling the guys down there, one of the tough things whenever you have a good year, most of us get beat to end our season. It's really hard because you think about, man, we could have won tonight, played a team tomorrow night we're familiar with. But this team, has done this. We won 65 games in the last 3 years, which is ties for the most we've had since the legendary 50s, when Wheaton was winning national titles. 3 straight 20-win seasons, something we hadn't done since the 50s. 3 straight NCAA tournament appearances, 6 of the last 7 years, which you could make a case is the best run we've had historically, even including the 50s. A tournament championship, a CCW tournament championship. Love this team, and this group will always be special to me, in part because it's my first recruiting class here, and that one will mean a lot. And then these guys know we had some obstacles this year that our team just kept plugging away and got through, and ended up now having what can only be reflective on a really truly great season.
Tyler, I know obviously the team accomplishments probably not what you guys set out for, what your goal was when the season started. Tell me a little bit about what you think you accomplished as a player. As Coach mentioned, you were among his first recruits, and just tell us about the whole journey, 4 years.
Yeah, well, it's been great. I know just coming in, getting the opportunity to play with a lot of great players. It's always good to just come in as a young guy and have some senior leadership and some great players to kind of help you along the way. And I just really appreciate a lot of guys, especially like Tim McCrary and Andrew Johns, John Schauer, guys like that. And just helped me along the way. And just what this team's been able to accomplish these past 4 years has just been, it's been a great journey, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. And just, we were obviously close with Coach. We were his first recruiting class, and obviously it didn't end the way that we would have liked, but when I look back on it, it's definitely one to remember, and I know that the guys will continue to build upon this in the years to come too. So just very thankful for the 4 years I've had at Wheaton. Very blessed to have an opportunity to play here for Coach Schauer.
You asked all my questions.
I think we're good.
Great, thanks guys.
Thanks. Yep, sure.